Hi guys, so we found a problem with your website. Don't panic. This is something that can be fixed, but it isn't a result of your website being infected. It's a result of the host being infected. So what does this mean? Basically what we did a scan of your site and we're seeing that your IP address is blacklisted. So when you take this and you go to this URL right here and you check it, it's going to tell you that yes, it's blacklisted, and it's because it appears on here. If you read this, it tells you if it shows up in red, it's blacklisted. Click the link to find out why. So you click the link, and it asks you for a little CAPTCHA. And here you see why. So basically, it's a cause of this URL. So this URL basically is using a plugin that's insecure and that has some type of backdoor in it that allowed it to be infected, and now it has infected with all kinds of links that are showing up and redirecting it to a different site. A lot of times it's Chinese site or whatever. Viagra could be anything. So let's look here. And like it's actually been removed. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, so it's an essay. It's one of those essay ones. So you can see, and it's showing all these different warnings for other reports as well. So basically, this brand new site is infected. It's on the same hosting as yours through GoDaddy, and that's why your site is blacklisted because this site has caused that blacklist. So, what does that mean? Oops, sorry. What does that mean? What can you do? There's a couple different things. One, you're on GoDaddy hosting, on managed WordPress hosting. And, you know, the old saying that you get what you pay for, that's kind of what this is about. Now, I love GoDaddy. I think they're awesome. If you weren't going to be using me, I would say to use GoDaddy, but with extra security because with their hosting, what's happening is you're being added onto a hosting account with thousands of other websites. And in this case, it's all WordPress websites, but thousands of other websites. If any of those other websites is not using the same security measures that you are by adding the extra layers of security, forcing strong passwords, making sure your SFTP has strong passwords, making sure most importantly, all of your plugins, your WordPress site, your themes are up to date, then they wouldn't be having these issues and it wouldn't backfire on you. So basically, the biggest actual security problem that they probably are having is that plugin is not updated. Viruses and malicious code will purposely attack a site that is not updated because the updated sites already have the patches installed. So they look for sites like this other company and they exploit that backdoor and they get in there and they use it to install the code, which then puts hundreds of links on this site back to their code, which helps. It's basically black hat SEO in some ways, and there's lots of different reasons. So what can you do about this? There's two different things. Number one, you can notify GoDaddy, but then you're at the mercy of GoDaddy to fix it. And this may have been a known thing. It's probably the fact that they're blacklisted shows me that it's at least been around for a little while. So now it's affecting you. And you have to wait for GoDaddy to fix it. I can't imagine GoDaddy doesn't already know about this. However, they could fix it today, tomorrow, and they could fix it a month from now. So you can call GoDaddy and tell them that this is happening and tell them you want this fixed because it's affecting your website, and they'll probably move your site to a different server. It could take a couple days, could take a couple weeks, you never know. And in that time, your site could be affected when it comes to being searched on Google. Now, if GoDaddy does move your hosting to a different server, is this going to happen again? Probably. It's because of the same situation. You're on a host with lots and lots of different server or websites, and they are all, doing maybe not doing the same thing as you. Your second option is host with us. We host with wpengine. They're one of the most secure hosting companies that you can get. They are your site's going to see an increase in speed automatically. They have a lot of extra security things in place. For instance, whenever we have a a plugin or anything on any of our sites that has a security issue, they're going to update it for us. They back up the site and then they update it for us. Or they'll warn us if it's not a critical one. They'll say, hey, this plugin needs to be updated. You need to check it and make sure your site looks good, it's backed up and all of that, and then update it. So they'll tell us ahead of time. They also keep up the WordPress updates, the core updates, and everything. So they're watching all the time. And so with us, we have a bunch of different sites on our hosting, but you're not looking at thousands. You're looking at instead of like 100 and something. It could be a couple hundred and over time. But right now I have 128 sites and we watch them all. Every single one of them, all the time, constantly watching them, making sure that they are good to go. If you have our WP sub, we're going to update and maintain all of your stuff, which you do, which is why you're getting this email. But that's kind of the benefit of hosting with us. You're going to get a faster site. It's going to be way more secure. You're not going to be hosted with thousands or hundreds of thousands of other sites that may not be secure. And here, overall, it's something where you have peace of mind that this isn't going to happen to your site. So if you're interested in that, go to my website, go to services, and go to WordPress Manage Hosting right here. You'll see some examples right here of other sites that have had this happen. They're hacked. And right here, you can subscribe. If you're already subscribed to our WP sub, which you are, you don't need to purchase here. You can purchase the hosting here. We'll move your site for free. It's all included. So that's your second option. At this point, just let us know where you want to go with this, and we will support you and do the best that we can to make it easy for you and to fix the problem. So have a great day.